Hi everyone, Mike here from Positive Edge Running. I've been coaching runners for about 20 years, runners of all levels, whether you're just getting off the couch and learning to run, or if you're trying to qualify for Boston, or if you're at the elite level. I've coached them all, so you're in really good hands here. What I've put together here is a strength training program using resistance bands that I can guarantee you will make you stronger, faster, and keep you injury free, or at least go a long way into keep you injury free in your running journey. So follow along with me. What you're going to need today is you're going to need some of these longer resistance bands, depending on your strength. We've got some different sizes here and different strengths. So we've got some of those longer resistance bands, the shorter, lighter ones for some hip flexor work. And then we have these thicker nylon ones, or they could be elastic ones that we're going to use for your thighs and your hips. So let's do this. I want you to really focus on doing things with proper form, okay? So go slow, go controlled, feel the resistance the entire time, okay? If you start to feel that form go, either stop or make sure you're resetting. So what we're going to shoot for today is about 8 to 10 reps. We're going to do 2 sets of each exercise, but we're going to go in a circuit format. So we're going to go through everything once, and then we're going to do it again. And I can guarantee you, if you make this consistent, do it once or twice a week, mixing it in with your other activities that you're doing, within 3 weeks or so, you're going to start to feel much better when you're out there on the road or on the trail or whatever that looks like. We're focusing on the legs, we're focusing on the core and the hips and everything like that. So first of all, we're going to sit down, okay? Take the resistance band and put it around the ball of your foot, okay? Pull it towards you so you've got some resistance there. And all you're going to do here is press forward in a nice controlled motion. And you're going to feel that in your calf. Okay, so let's go for 8 to 10. 1, 2, nice and slow, resistance the whole way. 3, keeping that foot nice and straight as you go back and forth. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, make sure you're breathing, 9, and 10. So let that leg down. Give yourself a couple seconds to just rest a little bit. And then you're going to put it around the ball of your other foot. Again, pointing that leg straight out, simply pressing forward and feeling that in your calf. 1, 2, if you feel that foot going side to side, or you feel those toes going side to side, correct that. 4, nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so put that band down. Now, we're going to go into some simple squats here with the resistance band. The good thing about the resistance bands is they not only strengthen your muscles, but they also lengthen and stretch your muscles at the same time. So this is why you see a lot of the pro athletes using these resistance bands a lot, especially over the past, 5-10 years, and more recently in the past, 2 years. So what you're going to do now, I'm going to use this band. You can use a heavier bit or a lighter band. You're going to have to sort of tweak that as you go. You're going to put it, step on the band and put it just in front of those heels, sort of on the arch of that foot. Bend down, palms are up like this, thumbs are out, and you're simply going to do 8 to 10 squats, okay? Coming straight down, keeping that chest up, keeping the chin up. If you find that form going, don't come down quite so far, that'll come. 3, 4, pressing that butt back, weights over the heels. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Also, quickly, what you can do if you find that you don't have enough tension, you don't have enough resistance, you can always just change your hand position on those bands to make it a little bit tougher. Again, you're going to see what you need and what you have to do the more times you do this, okay? So, good work on that one. Now we're going to do some simple lunges. So what you're going to do here, you're going to shorten your hands on those resistance bands, okay? Stepping on the band just above the ball of that foot. Bring your one leg back. In my case, it's going to be the left leg back. And you're going to come up on a slight angle, okay? And you're going to feel this in those quads and the hamstrings. So nice and slow. Make sure you're staying stable, straight up and down. In control, resistance the whole way. If you have to lower those hands a little bit more for a little bit more resistance, do that. But what I would stress when you first do these, first couple times, is really focus more on form than, really having that heavy resistance. 5, feeling it in those quads and those hamstrings. 6, 7, probably in your glutes as well. 8, 9, and 10. So what I'm going to do now when I go to the next leg, I'm going to bring my hands down just a little bit more so I get slightly more resistance. So step on it with your left foot this time, or whatever the opposite foot that you just did, bringing the other foot back. Again, chest is out, chin is up, straight up and straight down, focusing on that form, keeping that core nice and stable. 1, 2, breathing as you do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let that band down. Now we're going to do one for the core, for the posture. Again, this one might seem like it's, whether you want to call it easy or not necessarily that challenging. Do it nice and slow and controlled. And again, over time, you're going to feel that core tighten up. You're going to feel it in your gait when you're running. So you're coming down on all fours. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders, so you're nice and stable, okay? Keeping that core nice and tight, but breathing. You're going to take your left hand out, straight out and reach, and subsequently you're going to take your right foot back. So opposite hand to opposite leg, and then you're going to switch. So it looks like this. We'll do 10 of these, okay? So 1, other arm, reaching out. 2, slow and controlled, focusing on that form. 3, 4, 5, nice and slow. 6, 7, if you find yourself going side to side, correct yourself. 8, 9, we actually count to 20 here because we want to do 10 each way. 10, 11, everything is nice and tight, focusing on that form. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, good work on that one. Come on up now. We start to get into some ones that I really like, and you're really going to notice in the gait. You're probably even going to notice when you get consistent with this one, even when you're walking, you're going to be like, oh, all of a sudden I feel a lot more stable. So you take this thicker band, step into it with both feet, put it just above your knee, and then you're going to go side to side. And you want to, again, keeping in control, keeping that resistance the whole way. So with both legs, okay? So what you're going to do, get into that crouch position, come nice and low, sort of an athletic position, coming to the side nice and slow. Probably starting to feel this on the upper side of those legs and in those hips. That's good. Holding that good form. Your running is going to thank you. Trust me on this one. Trust me on everything. I got lots of good stuff for you guys. One more time, back to the other side. Really feeling it in those glutes. Okay, good. Come on up. Okay, step out of that. Now, this is a really good one that even when I was running competitively that I missed. This is to strengthen those hip flexors. We talk a lot about stretching the hip flexors out. We don't talk enough about strengthening the hip flexors. When you get further down the road in some of those longer races, those hip flexors are sometimes the first thing to give out, and you find your form going. So this is going to guard against that. Do this. Okay, so what you're going to do here, same thing. You've got a lighter elastic type band. And again, if you need any advice on where to get these, I can help you out with that. Stepping in with both, what you're going to do is you're going to bring one knee up, and then you're going to hold it for 2 seconds and then let it down, okay? So come on up to a 90 degree, down. Other leg, up, 1, up, other leg, 2, up, 3, up, hold, 4, up, hold, 5, keeping that core nice and stable as you do this as well, 6, 7. If you find yourself 8 going to one side, correct that. 9, up, and 10. Nice work on that one. Really good work on that one. You are going to notice that so much when you get doing that consistently and you get out on the road. You're going to notice that so much. Okay, now we're going to take the band, the thicker band that goes around your thighs. I've got a material band. It's a forgivable fabric, not expensive, maybe $15 on Amazon. But again, let me know and I can send you a link for that. So you're spreading your legs apart. You're keeping the resistance, okay? So make sure you got resistance in that band, and you're simply coming down into a squat, holding that band out. 2, 3, 4. Keeping the head up, the chin up, chest out. sitting down into those heels. If you find yourself coming forward, correct yourself. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let that one down. Take a little breather. You're going to keep that band, but you're going to keep it just above your feet, so in your lower, around just above your ankles and your lower leg. You're going to feel this. If this is the first time doing these type of exercises, especially the side to side stuff, you're going to feel this in those glutes and the side of those hips, and you're going to probably feel it tomorrow, but that's a good thing. That's growth. That's progress. So now what we're going to do here is you're coming back into that lunge position, but the legs are a little straighter. You're going to stay here, okay? And you're just going to take each leg out, bring it in slow. Out, bring it in slow. Focus on the breathing. Don't focus on the number of reps you're doing. Focus on doing it properly. Focus on resistance, and that's going to get you stronger, okay? So let's go. One. 2, 3, 4. Nice. 5, 6, 7. Glutes are starting to scream a little. 8, 9. All right, come on up. Good work on that one. Give yourself a little rest. Breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, last exercise of the circuit, and then we're going to do it one more time. You're going to go on your side, okay? And I want you to take that resistance band. If you might need to go to a lesser band, and you're going to put it around just above your knee, okay, like this. Your knees are bent, okay? You're lying like this. And you're simply going to do the clamshell. So you're bringing it up, hold it, down. Make sure you feel that at the top. Hold it, 2. Up, hold, 3. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8. Feeling that in the side of those glutes as well. 9, and up again. 10. Now we're going to go along to the other side. Again, bending those knees. Lying on the side. Again, you're going to bring that top knee up as high as you can against resistance. If you need to adjust your band, do it. And you're going to hold it there for a second or so, maybe 2 seconds, and then bring it back down. Up. 1. Up. 2. That hold at the top is what's important. Up. 3. Up. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Bring that down. Okay. So that's one time through the circuit, everybody. Probably really feeling that. Grab a little drink of water if you need it. Okay, back to that calf exercise. The second time through will go a little bit quicker because I'm not going to talk as much. I don't have to explain the exercises as much, but I want to make sure you have proper form. So you're putting that band, ball of that foot, footed leg is straight out, pressing straight out. 1, focus on the form again. 2, 3, 4, straight out and straight back, nice and slow, resistance the whole way, not using momentum. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. Press out. 1, feeling it in those calves and those ankles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let that down. Now we go into that lunge again. So shortening up on the bands again, taking your right foot out, put the band underneath your right ball of your foot, taking your left back, head is up, chest is up, you're on the ball of your back foot and you're simply coming straight up on a slight angle towards the back, okay? So 1, nice and slow. 2, make sure there's no side to side movement, that's going to strengthen up that core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, focus, 9, and 10. Okay, change legs. Take a little breath for a second. You want to make sure you're not going into any sets when you're tired, because then you're going to sacrifice that form and you don't want that. Always, always, always form first. You'll hear me talk about that a lot with my run coaching. That's something that I focus on a lot, is running with proper form. I teach my runners that as well. Even when I'm on the spin bike, whatever I'm doing, form first, speed, and resistance second, okay? Bring that left foot out. You're on the ball of the left foot, bringing your right foot back. You're on that into that lunge position. 1, 2, 3, nice and steady, nice and focused. 4, if you have to lower those hands to get more resistance, fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let that down. Now we're going to do that dead bug exercise for your abs and your posture and your core. You're on all fours. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Again, opposite hand, opposite leg, reaching out with both, holding it for a second at the end of each movement. So, right hand out, left leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to keep that back as flat as possible. 8. 9. Nice and slow. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Okay, good work on that one. Now we're going to go into those side to side with the bands again. I'm actually going to change bands here and go to a little bit of a heavier band. Okay. Again, if you need advice on where to get these, I can let you know. Put them around your legs, just above your knee. Get into that crouch position. We're going to go side to side. Again, every room is different, so I don't know how much room you have, but just make sure you're going both ways. Get into that crouch athletic position, nice and slow. Resistance the whole way. Breathing, focused, doing it right. You do it right in here, you're going to do it even more right when you're running. Excellent. Really feeling those glutes starting to scream a little bit. Okay, let that one down. Now we're going to go into that hip flexor one again. So these bands do come in different colors. They're very cheap, very inexpensive, so you might want to grab some of these off Amazon or wherever you need to get them so you can adjust what strength you need. This red one is actually one of the tougher ones. It's not the toughest one. It's probably even a little bit more than I would normally use, but I got to order some more myself. So both feet are inside that band. You're probably holding on to something. You want to keep that core nice and stable, okay? So if you find yourself going side to side, just make sure and reset, okay? So we're going to bring it up, and you're going to hold it for a second or two, a couple seconds. Bring that quad up to a 90-degree angle, and then let it down. 1. Other leg. 2. 3. 4. 5. Feeling it in those hip flexors. 6. Really driving up. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good work there. Okay, taking the thicker bands again. Take a little breather first. I'm going to go into that band squat again, so the band's just above your knees. Again, find a band that when you spread those legs, there's a little bit of resistance there. You're going to come straight down into a squat. The weight is on your heels, bringing that butt back, trying to keep that chest out, chin is up. Only come down until you can feel that form. Make sure that forms properly. If you find yourself coming forward, either stop that motion downward or just reset. Okay, so straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, couple more, 11, and 12. Come on up. Okay, so now we're going to take that same band, step through it again, keep it just above the ankles. If you need to hold on to something here, that's okay too. I'd rather you got into a athletic position here, and you're going to take your foot out and in slowly. Take the other one out and in slowly. Again, keep it controlled. Keep that core nice and tight, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's those glutes. 9, 10. Good work. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Last exercise, back into those clamshells again. So we're going to go on our side. Put your legs between the bands. The band just above your knee. You're on your side. Okay. And again, all you're going to do here is lift that top leg up, hold it for 2, and then let it down, and then we'll switch sides, okay? So, up, down, up, down. Really make sure that you're on the side and you're not, that top shoulder isn't coming back, so you want to be more forward than anything else. Up, 3, up, 4, feeling that, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Okay, let's switch around. Come on that side again. Again, make sure that front shoulder is more forward than back, right in alignment. Bringing that top knee up and holding it for 2. Up, 1, up, 2. You're really feeling this the most at the top of that movement. That's why you want to hold it there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you're done there, everybody. What you'll probably notice is once you get used to doing this, you'll probably cut the time of that workout down by 5 or 6 minutes, but there was more instruction here. I wanted to make sure that you knew exactly how to do things, make sure your form was right. And if you want to reach out to me, I can send you a quick note on what the exercises are, so you can do those that way as well. Make sure and get some stretching in now if you have the time. Also, before you do this, probably good to do a little bit of mobility, a little bit of warming up as well. Of course, as always, before every workout, you should be doing that. Again, reach out to me if you need anything. As I said, I've been coaching runners for over 20 years. I am taking on some new clients. The run programs are customized to you, so it's not one of these things where I just give you 3 months of running. We talk once a week, make sure you're on track, make sure you're motivated, make sure you're doing everything right, and we build on whatever is going on in your life, okay? So you run 3 times a week, and you do it right, and you'll get results, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, reach out to me, mike@positiveedge.ca. My website is positiveedgerunning.com. Have a great day, and thank you.